David Hockney's assistant died after drinking acid at the painter's home, an inquest has heard. Dominic Elliott, 23, died in March after he was taken to hospital from the world-renowned artist's home in Bridlington, East Yorkshire. The inquest in hell heard he had taken cocaine, ecstasy and temazepam before he drank the liquid. David Hockney, who was not in court, was asleep at home at the time. The artist's former partner, John Fitzherbert, told the hearing he drove Mr Elliott to Scarborough Hospital in the early hours of the morning. Mr Fitzherbert said that, during the day leading up to the incident, he and Mr Elliott had smoked cannabis and drunk alcohol, and Mr Elliott had also taken cocaine. Hockney, completely unaware, a pathologist told the court that temazepam and ecstasy were also found in his body. Dr. Richard Shepherd said the acid severely burned Mr Elliott's mouth, tongue and throat before perforating his stomach. I cannot comment on any of the lifestyle habits he has. David Hockney. In a statement read to the inquest, Hockney said he was completely unaware of what Mr Fitzherbert and Mr Elliott had been doing that day. The artist said he was asleep in his bedroom at the 5-bedroom former guest house when he was woken on the morning of 17 March to be told Mr Elliott had died. Hockney said he had gone to bed at 2100 hours GMT the night before, and, although he came down to the kitchen at midnight to make a cup of tea and met Mr Fitzherbert and his chief assistant, Jean-Pierre de Lima, there was nothing out of the ordinary. He did not see Mr Elliott before going to bed, Hockney said. He said Mr Elliott and Mr Fitzherbert had been in a relationship for about 4 months and described how a number of people lived in his house, including Mr de Lima and another man, Jonathan Wilkinson, who works in the art industry. Elliott Jekyll and Hyde character. Hockney said he had a large double bedroom where he also did portraits. He said Mr Fitzherbert had another large, self-contained room and they both led separate lives. He said he had known Mr Elliott for about 10 years and described how he helped him with all aspects of his studio work at his home and in other premises in Bridlington. But the artist said he only knew him professionally and he did not really know him in a social aspect. He said Mr Elliott sometimes drank a lot and this gave him a Jekyll and Hyde character. I cannot comment on any of the lifestyle habits he has, Hockney added. Hockney said he had not been well at the time of the incident due to a mini stroke.